Well, it's official, everybody. We have our first real primary for 2024 that's looking to be a very unique one. That's right. We're not even in the 2023 yet, but it's all but a guarantee we're going to have probably one of the most fascinating primaries in the country, in the great state of Indiana, because everybody, Mike Braun is not running for re-election. When I first heard this, I was like, yeah, right. He only served one term, but then I started realizing, wait, he's going to run for governor. And that's what's happening. Mike Braun is running for the United States, or not running for the United States Senate, but running to become the next governor of the state of Indiana, which it's a significant upgrade for the state of Indiana for the governorship. I mean, Eric Holcomb sucks. There's really no other way to put it. That guy is not good, screwed us over in redistricting. He's done really nothing. I mean, can anybody think of anything positive this guy has done? So Mike Braun alone would be a significant upgrade. There is a problem, however. Who's going to replace him in the Senate? Is he the best senator? No. But you look at the ACU scorecard, he still has a lifetime rate of 91%, which again, when I look at the ACU scorecard, I sometimes say you got to give or take like 5 to 10 points, because there's some of these people that should not be rated this high, but whatever. Either way, he is a top senator who has good votes. Again, he has some bad votes, but most of the time he is a good senator. So the question is this: who's going to replace him? Who's the best alternative, or I should say replacement, for Mike Braun? Now, before we continue with today's video, I hope you enjoy these type of videos. If you do, smash that like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, follow the Twitter account in the description down below, and join the channel today. That is right, folks, for just 10 cents a day, you could join Real American Politics, only 10 cents a day. That's a phenomenal deal to help support the daily content. We all love that daily content, so I hope you join today. Alright, folks, let's get into it. So, I'm not really going to discuss the Democrats, because whoever the Republicans pick for both the gubernatorialship and the Senate race, they're going to win. Now, to get this off right off the bat, I highly doubt Braun loses. Braun is going to be the nominee. There's like a 90% chance of it happening. Right now, I mean, there is a lieutenant governor running, but I think Braun overall has the strongest chances. I mean, it's very hard to beat a senator, especially running for governor. It's very difficult to beat somebody like that. And Mike Braun, he is popular in the state of Indiana. He is going to be the nominee more than likely. It's like a 90% chance. Could it change? Yeah, I just doubt it. As for the Democrats, who really cares? Seriously, I really do not care who the Democrats run. There's no way this race is within like 10. At best, it'll be within 15, and that's pushing it. As of now, at least. Things could change, but I doubt it. So, the gubernatorialship, that's kind of just whatever. Eric Holcomb is gone. That's already an upgrade. Any of these people would be better, but I think Mike Braun is the best of all these guys. Now, we got to discuss the Senate, because this is way more important. I mean, you have a significant chance to get not only an upgrade, but somebody that would push the envelope to the right. Because here's the problem that we have. In the House of Representatives, I would say about 50 to 60% of the Republicans in the House, they get on the issues. They're not bending the knee on cultural issues. They understand economics. They're starting to realize we can't keep pushing the same crap we've been doing for 20 years. They get it. Around half, majority, do get it. The problem is the Senate, you really don't got that. I mean, sure, some of them, a lot of people, they didn't vote for the same-sex marriage stuff, but that was more so they didn't want to piss off the base. And you look at it, you realize, yeah, there's really no real fighters in the United States Senate for the Republicans. I mean, outside of Rand Paul, Josh Hawley, Cruz sometimes, and you are getting J.D. Vance and Eric Schmidt, who should be decent, but I have some questions about especially Schmidt. But you realize, yeah. I mean, Braun is good on the issues, but I wouldn't necessarily call him a fighter. I mean, yeah, you could be good on the issues, but you're not necessarily a fighter. House of Representatives, we got a lot of them, and they are pushing the envelope. We just need somebody in this race to be a fighter, and somebody that would push the envelope. And I already could tell people are going to say, oh, but Trumpism is so unpopular and all this crap. Again, I'm making a whole video on this subject, but guys, what happened in 2020 wasn't because Trumpism is too extreme or anything like that. But here's my opinion. There are two main candidates. There's really only going to be two. Sure, a couple other minor candidates may enter, but there's really only two, I would say, major candidates. Representative Jim Banks versus Representative Victoria Spartz. You know, I haven't really talked with Spartz that much, Banks somewhat, but I already got to say this. I support Banks all the way. Anybody that doesn't, I don't know what you're doing. Look, Spartz has a decent story, a good story. I'm not denying that. And she doesn't have the worst voting record. It's a decent voting record. The problem, it's, again, the ACU scorecard, give or take 10 points. It's only 79%. In a state like Indiana, that's, 55, 60% Republican. Do I really want somebody like that in the Senate that's, mediocre? Not really. And that's the problem that I think we have with Spartz. Again, her story is good. She came from the Soviet Union, and she became a representative in the United States House of Representatives. Duh. But here's my problem. Just read what she did about the Russia stuff, Ukraine stuff. I understand her country. It was her country that got invaded, but some of the stuff she said earlier this year, no matter how you spin it, that was not the best thing to say. I understand it was her country that was, under attack, or her original country. But it's like, you're an American now. You should be focusing more on American interests than Ukrainian interests. I'm just saying. I understand that it is her original country. She was born there. But still, it's like, you shouldn't be saying some of the stuff you said. And I recommend people read into it. It's not that good. She did change her rhetoric eventually, but it's like, is that you just flip-flopping, or is that you being serious? Either way, I don't think she's the best candidate. She wouldn't be terrible, but it's like, I don't really want Spartz in the Senate. I want Jim Banks. My man. One of the best Republicans in the House of Representatives. Vastly underrated. He isn't, I wouldn't say top 10. I think I did a top 10 video. I don't believe he was in the top 10. For sure the top 15. He is one of those guys that gets it. He is a fighter in the House of Representatives. He is one of the best representatives on stuff like antitrust laws. One of the better ones. And he gets it. I mean, I made a whole video on this, I think, in 2021. But he wanted to create working class, forums. And essentially, any Republican that runs for office or is a representative, they would have monthly forums with working families so they can understand what are the issues of our voters. Sadly, Republicans, they haven't done that yet. But he's somebody that just gets it. And he's not somebody that bends the knee on cultural issues. He is one of the better Republicans on all the issues. And I think that him being in the United States Senate is more important than the House of Representatives. Yes, we're probably going to get something like generic BoomerCon, like MAGACon type Republican here, who wouldn't be bad, but just not as good as Banks. But at this point, in the United States Senate, we need more fighters. And Jim Banks is the best candidate for Indiana. He has a 96% life score at ACU, which again, give or take 10 points. Significantly better than Spartz. You want somebody like that in Indiana. And I swear to God, if I hear people say, oh, that's too conservative, I may lose it. Guys, I'm making a whole video debunking the bull about, Trumpism and all this other crap is extreme and all that. But you guys get it. Jim Banks is the best candidate for the state of Indiana. I fully endorse him, and I expect him to be the next senator. of the great state of Indiana. Anyways, folks, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, follow the Twitter account in the description down below, and join the channel today. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video. Godspeed to all of you.